Coming up on WSRH Extra, we take a deep dive into Halloween decorating.
Also, how the color pink can show a place of faith and love.
Plus, how a local high school student is giving back to his community.
WSRH Extra starts now. Welcome to this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Lilina Miriam.
And I'm Lily McAllister. The fall season is here, and the time to be thankful has arrived.
That's right, especially for all the community does to help one another. Whether it's providing a simple smile or making a big difference, everything counts.
Every year, Americans spend billions of dollars on candy and decorations for Halloween. But one Westlake family has taken their spooky spirit to a whole new level. WSRH Extra reporter Carter Wright has the story.
Halloween is a holiday that's celebrated across the globe, with over $13 billion being spent on it in America alone. One of the main ways it's celebrated is through decorating, but in the sea of decorators, this family really rocks the boat.
So we started the weekend of the 28th is when we began getting things put up. So I think this is the third weekend that we've been working on it.
The Pepe family celebrates Halloween each year by decorating their yard to the max with all sorts of statues, tombstones, and pumpkins, but they still aren't finished.
So we still have some smaller things that we're putting in the yard.
Amazingly, there still are a few large statues they have left to put up, and with all of this excitement in the Pepe household, it makes you wonder just why do they go all out on decorating every year.
My wife is probably the biggest Halloween fan.
When we bought our first house in La Mancha, we actually closed on Halloween Day and we had nothing in the house, no furniture, just a bowl of candy to hand out. And there were so many kids that were excited that we even had candy. So we promised by the following year we would have more stuff. And that's pretty much what started it.
For the next decade, they continued to expand, eventually moving to Westlake. But even with smaller yards, they found a way to decorate big.
Last year, we asked them if we can use the yard to decorate, and we did it like the day or two before Halloween started. This year, they told us we can start putting things out earlier.
Judging from its current state, it seems the final form of this house would be quite the sight to see. All that's left is to wait until Halloween to see it. For WSRH Extra, I'm Carter Wright.
Those decorations must have taken some serious time and effort, but fall isn't just about Halloween. It's also a time to see how communities come together and help those in need. WSRH Extra reporter Kira Quirk has the story.
The Wellington Regional Hospital is hosting its 8th annual Pink Party at the Wellington Mall. It's all about
being able to bring the community together to advocate and make people aware about the importance of early detection and the importance of cancer and exercise.
With such ambitious goals, longtime participants of this event are not slowing down, but striving to continue the fight.
I'm going to keep on doing this until we get as much money to have as much research and science done so that we can finally find a cure.
In order to encourage the ongoing fight, they're keeping the mood bright, offering a loud Zumba class, glitter tattoos, bra decorating, and even one new addition coming to the party this year.
This year we actually included the fashion show where the survivors had a chance to kind of showcase that life is great no matter what your diagnosis is.
Both those with and without breast cancer gather together at this all-inclusive event to show their support for the cause and the people they know are affected.
One of my neighbors happened, and I thought I must have affected her, and it really touched my heart. So that's part of the reason why it's an important cause to me, because I have two people in my life that have been affected by it.
Many of the students that have been here, some of our instructors, my aunt, and a few of my family members as well.
While receiving a breast cancer diagnosis may seem life-ending, survivors gather together as proof that there is still hope for a cure.
I am an 8-year breast cancer survivor.
Having survived cancer for as long as the event has been around, Shannon is a strong advocate of the celebration.
I absolutely love it. It is such an energy drive. Just makes me happy to see people come together and support one another.
Today they have raised $3,000 for people who are currently fighting breast cancer. They are turning a period of fear into a place of hope. For WSRH Extra, I'm Kira Quirk.
With millions preparing to fly for the holidays, air travel is about to hit an all-time high. But how does safety play a role in this? WSRH Extra reporter Dylan Voiré has the story.
Thousands of people fly in and out of Palm Beach International Airport every day, and security is paramount for their safety. While most travelers are aware of the TSA officers, there is another team working to keep them safe. Only difference, a coat of fur.
My canine partner detects explosive odor in and around the airport. They actually learn how to initiate the smell of an odor, where, for an example, is if we walk into a house that's cooking beef stew, we smell the stew. Where canines will learn how to smell the individual odor. Like they'll go in, they'll say, okay, I can smell the carrots, I can smell the broccoli. So their nose, which is their olfactor, is much, much stronger than the average person, much stronger.
However, bombs are not the only thing that needs to be worried about at the airport.
My dog is trained to detect 5 different odors of narcotics. Marijuana is no longer one of them that we train for. What happens is the dog breaks down the components of those things and he travels and draws to those particular odors. My dog is what's called a passive alert. So once he detects those odors, he sits and he focuses on the odor, and then I pay him for doing that and finding the narcotics.
These canines put their lives on the line every day for a very meaningful cause.
If we can detect and stop any explosive odor going on a plane, in a car, we can save thousands of lives that way.
This and more is all the effort these canines put in at Palm Beach International Airport to continue keeping everyone safe. For WSRH Extra, I'm Dylan Verrey.
We're taking off into our next story. One local high school student who's making a big difference in the community. WSRH Extra reporter Savannah Lamage has the story.
With an increase in teenagers working, one face stands out amongst the rest, a Westlake resident, Mason, who dedicates his time to helping his neighbors and community.
Washing cars, he's walking dogs, anything that a teenage boy should be able to handle, he'll do it.
Mason and his dad have had to contribute a lot of personal funds into his business.
I tell you what, I'm running around all over the place. I'm buying him soap, I'm buying him stuff, sometimes out of his account, sometimes out of my account.
Without the help of Mason's dad, his business would not have grown at the rate it did. It has significantly improved, and so has he as a person.
I've learned making a schedule, budgeting money, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Although his business has been mostly steady, there have been a few hiccups along the way.
I'd say when I had to do a car wash and there was about 7 bags of garbage.
While there has been some unpleasant jobs, Mason's dad hopes this contributes to shaping Mason into a hard-working person.
Just that nothing's given, everything is earned. It's a different generation today.
Mason eventually hopes to extend his business and help other neighboring communities out too.
I'd like to get more areas done, not just Westlake and Waxahachie. I'd like to go into Wellington and Royal Palm.
Mason's career has grown exponentially in the past few years. His hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed by his community and neighbors. Without the help of Westlake, Mason wouldn't be where he is now. For WSRH Extra, I'm Savannah Lamage.
Thank you, Savannah. Well, that's it for this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Melina Mirian.
And I'm Lily McAllister. Remember to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Seminole TV. Have a great day, Hawks!